Hey guys, what's going on? This is Jesus Sebastian with MaxDriveNutrition.com, and thank you for checking out my blog. Thank you for the support there. And if you would, I would like you guys to please share the information here. Uh, Today, I'm going to kind of discuss something with you that's not so much ingredient or product specific. It's about our industry, our nutritional industry, and some of the junk science you see out there. Kind of call it funny science or junk science. And the nutrition industry is very, it's known for that. It's known for having products or ingredients that have a lot of hype, but without really any results. So I want to explain a little bit what to look for, what not, and what looks seems like would be trustworthy. But of course, at the end of the day, if the product is helping you and you see a difference, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. But I want to show you the difference of what you can look at, and just so you're aware. Okay, one is most, I would say, like most MLM companies are notorious for this. And what I mean by MLM, I'm not going to name names or companies here, but if you've been in the industry, you know what I mean. So most multi-level marketing companies uh, basically use this approach. They'll take one ingredient, or let's say one, you know, one ingredient basically, and it might have a good, might be good for one specific thing, but you got to do an abundance of it. You got to do huge amounts of it. And what happens is that they don't tell you that. They focus on that one itty bitty tiny thing that this product ingredient could help you with. They blow it up. They blow it up. So this is the next big thing. The next big thing. This was found in the islands of, I can't even pronounce, grown by people that you never even heard of, and we brought it to the country so you can have. And you see all these outrageous claims. Now, these days, company won't say, oh, this cures cancer, or this does that. But you'll have people that are in the organization, they'll have people that are surrounding the organization, that have a part of it, will come up and make those claims, say, you know what, I took this and this is the claim I got. So it entices you, because what if? What if? If you know the book writer, the author, Kevin Trudeau. If you Google Kevin Trudeau, you'll see a lot of information about this guy. He's a big-time crook. I believe he's currently in jail right now. But he defrauded U.S. citizens on all kinds of different things with products. And then he was banned from doing infomercials. And then so he decided to write books. Well, anyways, he made a lot of outrageous claims, of course, a bunch of hype, a bunch of scamming, and he used to do a lot of things like that. It's unbelievable what some people do. Um, but so, what things you can look for is, well, let me warn you about one thing. Uh, you'll find a lot of companies that will talk about clinicals and clinical ingredients and how they work. They'll say, "Hey, I have this product, this little juice product, and it does this. This will make you run 10 times faster, leap 10 times further." And I have clinicals to show you that from the University of whatever. So you look at that, they make that claim, they put the university name on there that did the test. I mean, most likely they did. The problem is that this is where it takes a little research, is who's putting on that study? I know 99% of the companies out there, they'll put on their own universal study at a university, their own clinical study, and it's part of their marketing budget. I mean, they want to be able to sound so super science that this is going to work and it's going to meet the claim. But when you take it, of course, you're not happy. You're not. You find yourself thinking, I don't think it'll work for me, or maybe it did a little bit. So you need to watch that with university studies. And what I would look at most are FDA studies, a lot of their clinical studies, and have a third companies that have third party uh, testing and clinicals. So remember, university studies, if they're being funded by the actual company that's making the product, you know it's going to be junk science. It's going to be funny science. But if they have a independent lab company or clinical that does it all, and or by the FDA, you will find that those are probably companies you could probably trust that it meets that you'll get the right results or whatever they're claiming. Now, also, what you want to look for is FDA GRAS approved. FDA GRAS approved means generally safe for the public. Um, uh, and I have the link in this blog here. So basically, they're saying this product has been looked at and evaluated by the FDA, and we decide that we think it's safe for human consumption. Now, not too many ingredients out there are take that step to do it because most likely it won't pass. There's always something that might hold it up, and it's very expensive to do that. Doesn't mean if it's not FDA GRAS approved, it's bad for you. So just keep that in mind. But if it is FDA GRAS approved, that's pretty good. That means they took the extra step to do the work to get their product or their ingredient um, validated, basically. So those are some of the things I would look at. The other thing I would look at are independent reviews. Reviews help, but you got to be careful because sometimes the companies will push their own reviews, and it's kind of uh, they might be a little biased. They might have given out the product free for good reviews. At the end of the day, if it's not too expensive, you can try products and see how you feel on them and see if they've given you the results you wanted. And and if it does, great. Then so what? Then nothing else matters. Your results are the only thing that matter. So I'll give you an example. SARMs. SARMs is a anabolic product, and there's a lot of different research on that product. Some good, some bad. But at the end of the day, you got to decide whether you want to use it and put on size and help harden you up, basically. And so there's not FDA GRAS approved by far, no way. And there's no universities like real studies. There are some, but nothing like human trials. But when you take it, it's unbelievable. You know the difference. You can literally see it every week, the difference. So that's the thing. With some products, you just got to try it. If it compels you that much that you really want to do it, then if it's not going to break the bank, try it. So, I mean, give it a shot. But those are some. I just wanted to clear up what was junk science and what is legit science. If a company is making a product and they're self-funding their own research to get it basically validated, that's junk science. If they have a third party independently do it, that's better. And I've seen companies do that. I've seen companies take an ingredient, take a product, a formulation. We want clinical studies on it. So they had an independent study done on it, and the results were terrible. It didn't work. So they got rid of it. That's smart. That is a good company that does that. That means they have their customers' health and results at the top of their mind. Is that they just totally just wiped out that formula, no matter how much was invested into it. So, and I know of other companies are doing that. But I would also look at when you're looking at products is how long it's been around and how many times it's changed. Now, products change here and there. Typically in this industry, companies like to change things every 2 years. This industry is very, very, how do I say, it gets old. People will use a product, they love it for a while, then they go, next, I want something new. I want what's the next latest and greatest. So it's important for a company to pivot and transition into the next product, but it's the same product. So a lot of times you'll see one product that is good, and they don't really change the form; they just change the packaging. So I mean, yeah, that's fine. But you know, if they have that formula and it hasn't really changed in the past 5 years, then you know the product's good because it's done and people keep coming back for it. People keep coming back and buying more and more and more of it. So then you know that that's a pretty good ingredient. It's going to deliver what it says. Um, so like this one right here, this is our Alive, and boy, does that deliver. I mean, all you have to do is try a sample, and it says what it does for sure. Uh, So, I mean, I hope that clears up some things, guys, about what is funny science and what is legitimate science. Um, let's see, I did post a link to FDA grass with the definition of that, so you can take a look at that. Also, too, if you want me to research a certain ingredient, if you have questions on a certain ingredient or a certain product, please leave a comment or please get a hold of me at info@maxnutrition.com or give me a call here at 505-294-4828 or get with me on Facebook. Let me know what are your concerns and I'll guide you in the right area. Who knows? In my blog, I already might have done some research on it, and all you have to do is just go to the blog part and look at it. But there's a lot of different things going on out there that can be confusing and that you need to be aware of. You don't want to waste money. That's the worst thing you can do, is wasting money. I'm sick and tired of seeing a lot of these supplement companies that all they care is the one purchase. That's it. They just want to build you up, get that big sale for one purchase, and that's it. Their philosophy is there's so many people out there who care. The turnover is big. It doesn't matter. You know, you want to stick with companies that want to see you every month. The companies that want you to basically love their product and keep coming back and building that relationship, so you know they're going to take the time and effort to make a quality product so you can be there every month and then you can tell your friends. Now those are the kind of companies you should be looking at, not the turn and burn type of ones, which are out there. But if you have a question on them, I've been in the industry for almost 20 years, and I've been on the board of directors for several years with another company, and we currently make products for several online companies, and you know, we've just been around the block. So most likely, if there's an ingredient out there you're not too sure, and I pretty much should know about it, or if I don't know about it, I'll pass it along to my guys that will get the detail about it. Oh, before I forget, I want to give you one more example of funny science. Big nutrition company, and I won't tell you who they are, but they're a sports nutrition company, and you will definitely know who they are. Well, anyways, they had a pre-workout, they still do, and they push it hard. Now, the pre-workout says it has a patented version, clinical studies, natural test booster in it. Very interesting. Okay, natural test boosters that will boost free-forming testosterone by X amount. Okay, I like what I read. Okay, great. Let's see it. Well, talking with the guys about it, they said, "Oh yeah, women can take it. Women can take it, and it's not going to mess with them." That made me think. Well, if women can take this natural test pre-workout, and not have any effects, does it even work? Does the natural test even boost anything? So I wanted to know more. So I looked at the patent. Patent's nothing. Looked at the clinical research, was a joke. It was a joke. It was from Europe, and it was a joke. That's funny science, and it's still in there. And I think they're like a 15, $20 million company. They're a big company selling a ton of this stuff on false claims. It's absolutely ridiculous. So just be aware, guys. All right, guys. Um, Let me know what you want to know and what you want me to research for you, and I'll get it done for you. Guys, you have a great day. Check us out. There's 3 ways to get products from us. Actually, 4 ways. One, masternutrition.com. 2, here at the store at 505-294-4828. 3, Amazon. We have our shop on Amazon. We have a lot of products in Amazon Prime. We're at I think around 7 or 8 different warehouses through the United States. 4, I only have a select few, but I do have them. If you're in Albuquerque, I have several distributors around town that you can buy some of our products from. If you go to our distributor link on masternutrition.com, you'll find the names of and the companies that currently sell some of our products with their phone number, contact info. All right, guys, you have a great day, and I will see you on the next post. See ya.